Hello everyone, Namaste. Today you are listening part 2 of the presentation what was made to University of Ottawa. Today I have three slides. One of them is Child Club Federation. Second one is 1 million Sudanese pound related, which is actually highest girls enrollments in the country. And the other one is impact when 13 INGOs were kicked out. That was in Sudan, all of them. So let me just go one by one. First of all, it is about Child Club Federation. Child Club Federation, what happened was that was only in South Darfur, Niala, where I was working as also chief of education, or you can call education specialist. That time, what happened was the children were not participating in any activities as such. So personally, I thought, and my team thought, Child Club would work well. And I wrote a 5 pages document, a brief document, and then I did present to my team and also some of the children I invited, nearby children, and they thought that was a good idea. So we started child rights, the Child Club concept, to talk about child rights, to talk about their participation. If you talk about child rights, it is also the most important part of the child rights to be understood and to be implemented is somebody has to understand. In order to understand, you have to participate in the discussion. What is child rights? How we can make it reality in our case at home and in the schools, classroom, and all. This kind of a situation we were talking about, and everybody liked it. So we did the advocacy in a way with the Ministry of Education and some of the parents, and they all think that's a good idea. So, and our UNICEF representative was very, very happy. He rather said, how come it's only one province? Why not two other provinces? It was only in South Darfur where we were working, and then the representative, UNICEF representative, said it has to be in all the provinces. Then our province, other provinces, colleagues also started, but then they put in some kind of different names, but the concept was the same. That way they started, and then later on we were. We did the child club. We established child club in all the schools, and all the schools children. Then we did the federation, and the very interesting thing was every month, once a month, the all federation members of child clubs come together, and also invite the government education authority, the director, basically department director, and the UNICEF, of course. Then we had a lot of discussions. Children were giving us their problems, like no books are arriving, no. I mean, some of the windows are broken, some of the doors are broken, and we don't have blackboards, good enough blackboards. All those kind of problems they were saying, and authority had to address to their needs and problems to be solved. All these kind of issues we discussed, and it was in fact very, very fruitful. The quality of education slightly improved. Let's go to the next slide. Next slide is all about Girl Child Department received 1 million Sudanese pound as a prize for the girl, to improve the Girl Child's Department and the activities and the program, and that was because once it was decided by the First Lady, she will give 1 million for the province which has the highest enrollment, and luckily, and with the hard work of our cluster members and also our implementing partners, and then UNICEF colleagues were working hard for it to have the highest girls enrollment in the country. So we managed to do that because cluster members were working in different areas, and we divided the area, and we divided who is responsible for this area and that area to have a campaign for girls education, girls enrollment. So that's how we were able to have the highest number of girls enrollment. I forgot the number exactly, but we were quite good, quite high in terms of number. So we won the prize. So the education office, education Ministry of Education, Girls Child Department, Girls Education Department got that money. So it was very good moment, and proud. All cluster members, UNICEF staff, implementing partners, everyone was proud of it. That's how we did, and that money was used to improve the schools, girls' education, some of the scholarship also, not the scholarship, but providing books to children, and also providing dresses for the girls. Those kind of ideas were used. So that's how we were able to manage. That's about it for the girls' education enrollment, girls' enrollment in education, which was very, very important issue. And that is why UNICEF, we all worked very hard for it, and we won the prize. Let's go to the next slide. Yeah, next slide is, I have to give you a context. 13 international NGOs, all of them were our partners, meaning UNICEF partners, and then they were kicked out by the government of Sudan, and which literally means lot of work, lot of problems, and then we had already given the money to the international NGOs, our partner, to implement different programs. And then what happened was we end up doing it because donors will not easily understood the situation, how difficult it was. Although they knew the news, they had those news, but still we had to finish the work on time, report the donors on time. So we had to find the alternative in this kind of context. There was we sort of searched some of the local NGOs to help to do the job, and also UNICEF staff. We were not taking our leave, which we were on in paper, but we were still working, and then we changed the leave later on. I mean, we took the leave later on, and for that year, we actually completed the work. And then one of my colleague and friend, and I don't want to tell name here, he was his R&R was approved, and he was leaving next day. But then situation was like that, so I actually requested if he could help us to be able to continue, to be able to finish all this job for those 13 NGOs, and he also stayed. And some more hands we got from Khartoum office. That's how we were able to work, but honestly, it was very, very difficult because of the we were working nights, mornings, days, weekends, all the time, because it was a very, very hard job to cover 13 INGOs. I'm sure they would have been able to, if they were there, they would have been able to make the better quality implementation, I believe. But somehow we did what we did, and it was good enough. Maybe could be better, of course, but given the context, we did excellent, I should say. And our colleagues, our supporters, people coming from Khartoum, staff members, and then also some local partners all of us had to work very hard. That's how we manage this kind of situation. And these are some of the things just wanted to share with you for today, this much. And if you have any questions, let's discuss. Otherwise, bye-bye now.